Hey there everybody, what's going on? My name is Mac. I'm here with you guys today to show you a quick little tutorial. I've been getting a lot of feedback, I guess is the way to put it.
Jesus!
Look at this spray and pray.
That was awesome.
There's a lot of shit talking from people on Xbox, a lot of stuff.
Cart thing.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Do you have a modded controller or something?
I think he does.
Yeah, he's a modded controller, he's a fucking faggot.
Yeah, that looks like mod.
I noticed a lot of people kind of wonder, do you have to go out and buy a mod for your controller? All these people on Black Ops that have modded controllers and stuff, it becomes a waste of time, it becomes a waste of money, you really don't need it. I'm here to show you guys how to pretty much have a modded trigger finger.
What are we doing over here, guys?
That is mods,
I
man.
do not appreciate
That is
language.
mods.
That's a freaking Yankee bullshit. That's bullshit. Look at that.
That's a mod.
The two friends.
That is mod.
Oh, motherfuckers.
No.
It's as simple as that. You're going to have a trigger finger that's going to relate to the point where people are going to think you have a mod. Now, I'll show you really quick. Controller. It's a basic controller. There's no buttons, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, there are buttons. I'm sorry. All that stuff. It's just basic wireless controller. The light's not flashing. I can unplug. There you go. Or not unplug. I'm sorry. I can undo the battery. If I turn it back on, it's just going to be flashing. See? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom myself in and put myself in the corner. Probably that corner. And I'm going to bring out the big picture. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a quick game. I've got bots on. It's 11 bots. They're on recruit. This isn't going to be anything serious. It's just going to be showing you how fast I can shoot with the way that I have my hands set up on the controller and, the technique that I use to shoot like I have a mod. We will do a Nuketown. It's just a free-for-all game. I've got classes set up. I'm going to have the SVU that I'm going to show you because that's a semi-automatic sniper rifle that you can trigger finger. The the 5.7 you can trigger finger pretty well, and the FAL, which is also a very good trigger finger weapon. But basically, so we're just going to start this, and I'm going to show you really quick. This is the basic claw layout. This is what people use, is the claw layout. Okay? Now, when people want to really get into it, they kind of just one finger on the left trigger and two right bumper, right trigger. What I want to do is I get about halfway onto my middle finger, right in between the two creases of your middle finger, get the trigger right in between there, and just lay your finger over like you would with the claw. It's just a little further in than you normally would. This gives you a lean towards, being able to shoot faster because you don't have to pull the trigger in, you don't have to move your finger the entire way down, you don't have to, push really hard to do it with the inside of your hand. You got it right in the center. Now, what I'm going to show you is the amount that you have to actually pull the trigger in order to shoot. Now, I'm going to show you as close as I can. This is as far as you have to pull the trigger. That's a shot. 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 That's shooting. You don't have to... This shoots, yes, that will shoot. But you don't have to do that. You can pull it down just a little bit. That's what I'm saying. If you have your finger there like this, and you go to lay into it, you just twitch your finger, and it'll fire like it's a mod. Now, this isn't the best thing to show you with. It's because the SVU has a mod limiter on it. There's a certain rate of fire that the bullets will only come out as no matter how fast you pull this trigger. Now, other guns like the 5.7 have a less amount of a mod limiter on them. You can shoot them fairly fast and you won't have to worry about the limiter stopping you. There is a limit, but it's not an extreme limit to the point where you can't actually see like you have a mod. If you see like I'm shooting right now with the 5.7, I'm just holding the trigger. Here's all my fingers. Okay, you see all my fingers? This is all I'm going to do. If I don't die. It's a little bit awkward. We'll pull out the 5.7. All the fingers right here. I don't have any mods on. The light's not just doing its flashing thing. If it had a mod, no, it's none of that. It's just me shooting. That's one hand. That's one finger on the controller. Technically, that's it. That's all you have to do. I'm just simply. Trigger's never going down all the way. My finger's just doing its little twitching bit. Okay, that is your trigger finger. I'll show you really quick at the FAL. Like I was talking about, there is a limiter on the FAL that will cut down the speed, the rate of fire. But the 5.7 has a really fast rate of fire, as you heard. So it's a choice selection for guns. If I ever want to act like I have a really good trigger finger and piss people off, have people say that I'm modding. Honestly, I find it entertaining when people think that I'm modding. I prove it to them. I say I'm not. Here's the FAL. Once again, just one finger on the controller. The FAL has somewhat of a limiter on it. The limiter is less than the SVU, but it's more than the 5.7. So, I mean, you could still have at it, but the FAL is just, it's got a little bit more of a limit to it. I wanted to show you guys something about Modern Warfare 2, but then I have to change through games. And anyways, that is how you can give yourself a better trigger finger. Remember that setup. Middle finger halfway through onto the trigger. You don't have to pull down all the way in order to shoot. That's it. And when you go to aim, you don't have to lift your hand off the controller or anything. You can keep it on the controller grip like you normally would. And you just have to sit there. You just easy on the trigger. That's it. You just get that sweet spot is all you need to look for. So many people I've helped out with this, they ask, Mac, how do you shoot that fast? I say just get on the trigger finger. You just don't get on the controller all the way. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, be sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys later. That's thumbs up. Thumb sideways. That's cool.
You shall not pass my blue line. I'm
Back
Ninja.
this way.
What up?
Alright. Hey.
What are you